Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
Brett.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to
to
Brett.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear Brett
Reggie.
Ritchie. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Brett, you
Uh,
the man, dude. We love the shit out of you.
yeah. Our buddy Brett, who has been on this program a number of times, went down to spring training with us. Good old Huckleberry, one of our boys. It is his birthday today, so we wanted to celebrate. It is also my lovely brother, and my brother and his lovely bride. Their fifth wedding anniversary today. Congratulations!
Holy shit. You've been married this long.
Years, unbelievable. Doesn't feel like it's been 5 years since that wedding, but it has. But congratulations. That's why our beloved Brooks is not going to be on the show today.
Well, he's going to pop in from here and there, and I know he's listening right now. And damn it, Caitlin, the overhit, so I lost money. All right, come on.
Man. So we got a couple of celebrations to get that we had to get out of the way there at the top of the show, but I always want to shout out our friends and family and loved ones. So yeah, it's a great day to have a great day today. And we're going to be doing a lot today on the pod. We're going to be talking about NFL Week 4. We're going to be doing our picks. We're going to bring in our buddy Joe and his buddy Riley to talk about some of those picks maybe. And then we are also going to talk about the crazy night in the MLB last night. We'll actually probably lead with that. And we're also going to do some Ryder Cup previewing. We got the Ryder Cup this weekend, which is always one of the most fun weekends of the year, sports-wise. So, yeah, last weekend of the regular season of baseball, Ryder Cup, and NFL action. We have preseason hockey going on right now, too. It feels like all the sports are getting ready to start again. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, we'll start with the MLB. What a night last night. Aaron Judge, wow. Kyle Schwarber, and Cal Raleigh all hit 2 home runs last night, which you bet that. Good for you. You probably took home tens of thousands of dollars. But we were talking on the pod yesterday, Brian. I want to start here with Cal Raleigh. Talking on the pod yesterday about maybe if Judge and Raleigh are still neck and neck, and they were as of the odds yesterday, and they both hit 2 homers last night. And guess what? Raleigh went to minus 200, and Judge went to plus 160. What did you think about Raleigh getting to 60 homers as a catcher?
I love every single second of it. I mean, it's good for baseball, and it's also good. And this is something we could have touched on before he hit 60 home runs. Is having a new star, having a new name in the game is so awesome, and especially one on the West Coast. For a team that usually doesn't have stars, at least hasn't had a star really since Ichiro or Ken Griffey. So, and look, I know Jose Rodriguez. Yeah, I mean, I know he's a star, but this is just great. It's great for the game, and it's so wild that they both hit 2 bombs the same day.
Yeah, I mean it's unbelievable, but honestly what both of these guys are doing, what all 3 of these guys are doing, including Schwarber on the National League side of things, he's up to 56 homers on the year now, which is crazy. He's just been tearing it up in the second half here for Philadelphia. But yeah, it's I think it's great. It's great for our buddy Sean Barletta, whose pants were definitely all the way off last night when the Mariners clinched for the first time since 2001. I saw a stat the last time the Mariners won the AL West. Tom Brady had not taken a snap in the NFL yet, which is pretty.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. So yeah, that's a pretty ridiculous thing. Yeah. I wish I could give credit to whoever put that on Twitter that I saw that, but I can't remember where I saw it. But yeah, it's unbelievable. Aaron Judge hitting 2 homers, getting to 50 homers for the 4th time. Can you name? He became only the 4th player in MLB history to hit 50 homers in 4 different seasons. Can you name the other 3?
I'm going to go with Sammy Sosa.
Correct.
Mark McGwire.
Correct.
Mickey Mantle.
Incorrect. Same team though. Not on the same team together, but same
Lou Gehrig?
Nope.
I don't know.
It is Babe Ruth.
Well, the Baber.
For context, Sammy Sosa had a 5-year stretch where he hit 66, 63, 50, 64, and 49 homers. Like a grand total of almost 300 homers in 5 seasons.
Jesus Christ.
Ridiculous stuff out of there. But yeah, good for Cal Raleigh, or good for Aaron Judge for getting into that rare air in such a short time. Only been in the league 10 years and he's already done it 4 times. Crazy.
Yeah, I heard a crazy stat the other day, and I might have talked to you about this when I was out there, that Joe DiMaggio had less strikeouts than he had home runs.
What?
That's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Please look it up.
I will look it up. Hold on, I'm setting up the Instagram right now, but yeah, I will look it up. Joe DiMaggio had more home runs than he had strikeouts in his
career. Yeah.
I think
I never fact checked this. This was said on some broadcast that I was watching, and I wish I could give credit to it.
It's not true, but it's astoundingly close. So he's got 361 home runs in his career, and he only struck out 369 times. So only struck out 8 more times than he hit home runs. He also had 389 doubles and 131 triples. Oh man,
that's crazy.
131 triples. Oh my god, he was averaging 15 triples a year. Anyway, wow. Just some nut stuff. But anyway, yeah, congratulations to those 3 guys. I wanted to shout that out. The Mariners, congratulations to your fans. You guys have clinched the the
AL West. Yeah,
the AL West. And it's got to feel real damn good. Houston is on a 5-game losing streak. They are now, I believe, on the outside looking in on the American League wild card. Yes, they are. So there's 2 spots left between them, the Tigers, and the Red Sox. They are 1 game back of the Tigers and 3 games back of the Red Sox. If the Red Sox win 1 more game, I believe they have clinched their playoff berth. The Detroit Tigers dropped another one to Cleveland last night, and they have now lost 8 straight. That is a brutal situation based on where they were in the midseason. We were talking about this yesterday. The Guardians have taken the control of the divisions for the first time, I think, since May. And the Tigers are 1 game ahead of Houston. And if they lose tonight and Houston wins, they are on the outside looking in, going into the playoffs. Over the course of the next 3 days, we'll find out, 3 or 4 days, I guess, with the series finishing up today and then the weekend series to finish up the season starting tomorrow. So,
it's just crazy. I mean, just going on what we talked about yesterday, this is nuts. I mean, this is the super collapse, as we said yesterday.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Look, they should get a lot of criticism because their prized possession trade deadline move was Charlie Morton, who's not even on the team anymore.
I know.
It's pretty brutal. They pretty much did nothing at the trade deadline. They were the best team in baseball at the time of the trade deadline, I think by record. At least they were up there. And they did basically nothing to add to the roster, and they've just had a complete collapse in here in the second half. And I don't really know what to make of it other than I don't know. Maybe you got to push all your chips in when you have a chance to go make a run. I don't really know. What do you think about Cleveland? On the other hand, Cleveland is absolutely scorching hot. They can't lose. They're 9-1 in their last 10.
Cleveland is the AL version of the Milwaukee Brewers. They're just there at all times. Yeah. I don't get it, but okay.
I don't even really know who's on their team besides Kwan and Ramirez. I don't know their team at all. Like, if you look at their team leaders, it's just Jose Ramirez in every category, which it is every year, but it's ridiculous. Such a quiet 30 home run, 40 stolen base year. Like nobody talked about him all year. He's going to come in like 5th in the MVP.
Oh, as he normally does. I think Kenny Lofton leads him in stolen bases. Like,
it's ridiculous. But yeah, it was a crazy night in baseball last night, Nick. It was awesome because we were talking about how this last couple days of the baseball season was going to be nuts yesterday, and we saw some last night. We saw some fireworks, and there's going to be more.
Yeah.
moving forward.
This is my favorite time of year in terms of baseball.
Oh,
bar none. I mean,
For sure.
obviously opening day is like the best day. It's like the third best day of like the year for us. But
anything can happen on opening day. That's the good part about opening day. The world, anything can happen. Every team's in it. But yeah, when you really get into the nitty gritty of these baseball games, when they start mattering, when you start getting, you start getting anxious in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning of games, that's when it really gets fun to watch. And it's really going to be fun to watch who rises to the occasion in the playoffs this year, because I think it's a lot more wide open this year than it has been in the past.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I think the top teams are not quite as good. Definitely the Dodgers, their bullpen looks like it's in shambles. Their whole pitching staff really looks like it's in shambles. They've had injuries all year. The Padres look really good, but not Tanner Scott. Tanner Scott's on the Dodgers. That's shaky. But Dylan Cease has been shaky for the Padres. We don't really know what we're going to get out of them. They had a chance last year, and they kind of blew it against the Dodgers up 3-2, I believe, in that series. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I think a lot of the top teams are definitely missing a lot of their top guys this year, so it's more wide open, and it would be cool to see a team like Cleveland try to sneak in there after being basically out of it at the All-Star break. In terms of our Homer draft, I have an update for today. Last time we did this was 2 weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago today. And me and Brian were in pretty close. I was at 159 and he was at 153. My team has decided to get scorching hot over the course of the past couple of weeks. I am now at 177 and Brian is at 166. I am 11 home runs up. Brooks is at 131 home runs. His number one overall pick, Yordan Alvarez, was hurt all year, so he kind of got screwed. But yeah, I have Ohtani, Brooks has Judge, and Brian has Schwarber. So we all had 50 home run hitters on our team, but nobody had Cal Raleigh, who had 60.
I didn't know who Cal Raleigh was until about the All-Star break. So
it's true. Oh man, it's true. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to win that unless something crazy happens over here over the course of the next couple games. But yeah. That was a cool little season-long thing, and we'll make Brooks do some sort of punishment.
We'll make Brooks do something dumb. Maybe we'll let his wife pie him in the face again because he's had to be pied by her before. We won't do it on their anniversary, though. That would be inappropriate.
We're definitely not going to be doing that to him.
Yeah.
Other baseball stuff we wanted to talk about. Rob Manfred was on. Was it Rob Manfred? Right? Was on the Dan Patrick show this morning, and Brian wanted to talk about the ABS stuff because that's what the majority of the conversation was about.
Well, so he gave a little bit more information as to exactly what's going on. So obviously what we talked about yesterday is how they're going to put it in game. You're going to have the rendering of what's going on, kind of like you have in tennis inside the stadium, but it won't be actually on the television. So if you're outside of the ballpark, you won't see it. But he also talked about how they're going to try to adjust the strike zone next year based on the average height of all players in the game at spring training. Everyone will be measured, and then it'll be a universal strike zone, which I don't fully agree with.
So it's not going to be different hitter to hitter. It's not going to be knees to number or knees to letters or whatever.
Correct. So Jose Altuve's strike zone will be the exact same as Aaron Judge's. Now, those are obviously the crazy, that's the small, for me at least, the smallest guy I can think of in the show, and the tallest guy in the show. But they're gonna measure everybody, make a universal strike zone for every player. So it's going to be one box for every person. So a strike to Aaron Judge at the top of the box is also a strike for Jose Altuve.
It's going to be over his head.
Box. I know, it'll be in his neck.
Yeah.
So
well, look, I think Judge is going to have to just start crouching down a little bit more because he's going to be getting pitched low, I guess.
And the argument, because I don't agree with it. But also, you have guys who come in who have different stances. They come in, they might crouch down, like you were just talking about as a joke, obviously. But you have guys who crouch down who are taller dudes. If they decide to change their stance in the middle of the season, how do you adjust the box instantaneously? So I kind of get where they're coming from. It's a little difficult. And the way Manfred put it, is there also Dan Patrick asked him directly, like, are we going to get rid of this guy on second base? And Rob Manfred brought up how this was kind of a thing to speed up the game during COVID or right after COVID. And they might revisit and get rid of this ghost runner on second base in extra innings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. And that's could be as early as next year, or that's just
he said that it's something they're talking about. He did not give any kind of time frame on that one. So
okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't hear anything about that.
I see but I'm going to go back to the ABS system. I was really interested to see if they were going to do a box for every single person and change it. And something that I didn't realize is that the boxes we see now, based on broadcast, so if you watch it on TBS or if you watch it on Amazon or if you watch it on, name that platform, that box is set, but the camera's off to the right, and it can be a little bit misleading with strikes and balls. So we might sometimes see that it's a strike or think it's a strike based on the box, but in person live, if you were actually straight ahead, it could actually be a ball.
Interesting. That's something I've never even thought of before because it's off-centered, I guess. You have to be off-center because you can't be right behind the pitcher. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. So these things I didn't think about, and it was very informative.
Oh yeah. How long was he on there? Like 15 minutes or something?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I like hearing that kind of stuff. I like that they're going to it next year. It seems like the players like it. When we talked about this yesterday, so we don't have to really beat a dead horse on it. But
yeah,
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be good, and I don't think it'll. It's one of those things where, like, a couple years ago, people were really worried about the pitch clock, and like now, when's the last time you even thought about the pitch clock? I mean, you don't even really think about it anymore. You don't really even see the pitch clock violations anymore because people are so used to it now. They're just moving a lot faster. So I think it'll help the game. I think it keeps umpires in the game, which I think is important. It's part of baseball. It's always been part of baseball. So yeah, I like it.
And Dan Patrick was really beating down the term robo umps, which I don't even know where the hell that term came from. And he even said something to the commissioner, and the commissioner was like, "Yeah, we hate it as well, but people just start calling it that." It's not like you have, and I think either one of the two, either Manfred or Dan Patrick said, it's not like we're actually having the Fox robot guy, from NFL Football Sunday in the background. It's still going to be a human being back there.
Yeah. The robo umps thing is just, I think it was a big talking point a couple years ago, and people just still call it robo umps. Like my dad, for example, we were talking yesterday, and he thought it was going to be like, is there no more umpires? He thought he wasn't sure how it was going to work. So, I think certain people are going to think that based on what they hear, but if you look into it, it's two challenges a game. It's really not going to affect the game all that much. And if anything, it's going to help them get the crucial calls right in the right spots. So I think it's a good thing for baseball, and I think it's going to help move the game forward.
Hey, look, if you have the technology and you can get shit right and get it right, that's fine. And if it doesn't take too long, that's all. Because now, remember, it used to be instant replay. Now it's just called replay. So there's no more instant, and Joe Radke can eat it. All right.
Big Town says, "Hey, beautiful. What's up, Big Town? How you doing, brother?"
What up, Zach?
All right. That's all I wanted to get into baseball wise. Unless you had anything else you wanted to talk about.
No.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We will see how the weekend goes, and we'll be able to do an MLB playoff preview probably the next time we do this show on Tuesday next week. So yeah, that'll be really cool. But yeah, anyway, we're going to move on from baseball. And before we do our NFL stuff, I wanted to talk about the Ryder Cup, which is going to
So do I, man. I'm jazzed. I'm ready to roll.
Really excited for the Ryder Cup. It's unfortunate that this weekend is the music festival, one of the first of the two music festivals. It's going to be in Ocean City. I'm going to be at work all weekend, so I'm not going to be able to watch most of this Ryder Cup, unfortunately. But I am very excited for it nonetheless. The reported pairings for the USA team, at least, Xander Schauffele and Patrick Cantlay. Xander Schauffele and Patrick Cantlay are almost certainly going to be on the same squad together. They play together pretty much every Ryder Cup, and they're like best friends, and it just makes too much sense. Their games complement each other, so they're going to be a crew together. It seems like Scotty Scheffler and Russell Henley is going to be one of the ace groups for the United States. I think it makes a lot of sense. Henley is the shortest hitter in the group, and Scotty is so long and consistent off the tee. I think they would work well in alternate shot. And also, Russell Henley has just been a dog for the last couple of years. I actually really like this grouping. What was your concern there or your comment?
My concern is the longest hitter of the group is definitely Bryson DeChambeau.
For sure.
So you could have them, but apparently there's some people that don't like DeChambeau.
Yeah.
Even though he's had a character restructuring.
Yeah.
But I don't. If they're not going to be friends on the course, then don't put them together. I get it, but the longest hitter is without a doubt DeChambeau.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think anybody would argue that. I think it's just consistency in hitting fairways, and also like the demeanor of Russell Henley and Scotty Scheffler on the golf course is very similar. They're very quiet, very like kind of bulldog mentality, like don't fuck with us, don't get in our way kind of thing. So I like the vibes there, and I also just like the way that their games complement each other. Russell Henley kind of a really good like short iron player, really good with his wedges and around the greens and putting. So okay. I think him and Scheffler together makes a lot of sense. The other teams are kind of up in the air. There's been a lot of talk of maybe Bryson and JT being on the same team. If not, Bryson could be with Cam Young, and they could just put two of the biggest bombers on the tour together and just let them work and see what happens. Bethpage is kind of a bomber's course. It's a really, really long, challenging course, but the rough is not nearly as high as it would be for like a PGA Championship or a US Open. So it's not going to play quite as difficult, but it's still like a bruiser golf course, and it's a big golf course. So I would imagine JT is going to be out there. I don't know if he'll be with Bryson. I think that makes a lot of sense. But if you see Bryson and Cam Young together, then you might see JT paired with maybe like Ben Griffin or Sam Burns. I don't expect Colin Morikawa to play all that much in this Ryder Cup. He's not had a very good year, and honestly, I think he was one of the last guys in on the team. But you never really know. If he has a hot day, maybe he gets into one of the rounds in the first day, and he's playing really well, and maybe they'll adjust based on that.
How do you feel about the U.S. team in general?
I like the U.S. team. I don't love it. I would say I think that the European team is better. Just straight up, and I think the odds don't reflect the way that the people should be viewing this Ryder Cup. I think the Euro team has a lot more experience. They have the exact same team they had last Ryder Cup, except the only difference is they traded out Nikolai Højgaard for Rasmus Højgaard, and they're twin fucking brothers. So they have the exact same team they had last time, except they have the twin brother of the other guy is the only difference on the Euro team. They also have Justin Rose and Rory McIlroy, who have played in 15 combined Ryder Cups. That's a ton of experience. John Rahm and Victor Hovland and Tommy Fleetwood have all played in a ton of Ryder Cups. Shane Lowry's played in several Ryder Cups. They just have a lot more experience, and they have a lot more, I think, dogs at the top. But it's kind of, I don't know. It can go either way because, Scotty's so talented, and he's going to play 5 matches. So that's 5 points that we could potentially get. By the way, the odds for Scotty, I think it's -140 for him to have 3 or more points. He's going to play all 5. So if you believe in Scotty Scheffler, the golfer, then, I think you kind of have to lay the juice and take that. So that's one of my favorite bets. But if you guys aren't familiar with the Ryder Cup, it's USA versus Europe. The first 2 days, they do foursomes and 4 balls. What that means, 4 balls is that 2-on-2, 2 Americans versus 2 European players. And they'll match up, and everyone will play their own ball, and whoever has the lowest score on either team, that will be the score that counts. And basically it's match play. And then in the afternoons, they'll play alternate shots, which is foursomes, which is the same thing, 2 players on each side, except they don't play their own balls. They play alternate shots. So Scotty Scheffler hits the drive, Russell Henley hits the tee shot, or hits the approach shot, and then Scotty Scheffler would putt, and so on and so forth. And then on Sunday, that's on Friday and Saturday they do that. And there'll be 4 matches each day. And then on Sunday, it's all 12 guys on both teams play singles matches against each other. And those are for a full point each. It totals up to 28 total points. If you get to 15 points, you have won the Ryder Cup, or 14 and a half, I guess. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's the most fun, I think. The individuals on Sunday, that's really, if it's close, that's really when you start getting into nut crunch, nail biting time. What's your favorite part about the Ryder Cup? Is it just the energy around it, or is it the golf, or is it the competitiveness? Is it everything? What's your
it's the team aspect, it's the energy around it. It's something different than watching a normal golf outing, and that's why I enjoy it so damn much. What I am not really enjoying is my thought process and my thinking at the moment that the European team might beat the U.S. team on U.S. soil, and that hasn't happened in a very long time.
Yeah.
And I hope to God I'm wrong, but the Euro team, man, is as tough as sandpaper, dude. And it always seems like the U.S. has got a bunch of. It reminds me of like in hockey when we couldn't beat the Soviets. It was a bunch of all-stars, and they were a great team. Yeah. And that's what it feels like to me right now. Yeah. I mean, we would have the best player in the world in Scotty Scheffler.
For sure.
But we're talking about like how DeChambeau is not getting along with this guy. And it's like, all right, I don't 90210 out there on the golf course. Just give me a team that goes out there and freaking acts like a fucking stellar bunch of dogs together and just wants to hold hands and eat, feed each other food, baby bird food to each other for all I care.
What I will say is of the rookies on the team, Henley and JJ Spawn seem like they're probably going to get the most run in terms of the most opportunities to play. And I think both of those guys are dogs. JJ Spawn proved it when he won the U.S. Open this year. He lost in a playoff to Rory at the Players as well. He's been around the hoop a lot this year. And I really like what I saw out of him. And Henley, the same thing. Henley's just one of those quiet guys. He's like Harris English, who's also on this American team. Just a quiet dude. Always goes out there and shoots ho-hum 68s and, comes in the top 15, but goes about his business. And I think they're both really good putters, which I think is really important in the Ryder Cup because in the Ryder Cup, you have to make a lot of clutch putts.
A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
I like the guys who are used to making those clutch putts. And I feel like we have a lot of those guys on our team. But if you just go down the list, I mean, after Scotty Scheffler, who's the next best guy on the American team?
It's DeChambeau.
It's got to be Bryson, right?
It's DeChambeau, and he's got relationship issues. Like, what the fuck?
So, I mean, if you look at the Euro side, they've got Rory, they've got Justin Rose, they've got Tommy Fleetwood, they've got John Rahm, they've got Shane Lowry, Tyrrell Hatton, Robert McIntyre, who played great golf this year. They have Ludwig Oberg, who's great. Victor Hovland, who plays unbelievably well in the Ryder Cup. I mean,
I'm taking the European team in a fight. If like a fight broke out, the Euro team's winning.
They not even mentioned Sepp Straka. He might be the biggest dude on the Euro team. But yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. I'm really excited for it. Do I have a preview of who's going to win? I will say this: the USA is favored. I think minus 150. I do not think those odds are correct. I think this is more of a 50-50 Ryder Cup.
This is a coin flip.
But I would be careful laying the U.S. If you want to play something, I like Scheffler over 3 points or 3 or more points. That's like I said, minus 140 earlier. If you believe in Scheffler, which you should at this point.
You should. He's got enough to prove it.
1,000,000% going to play in all 5 available times, and so he's going to have 5 points available to him. I would assume he's going to win at least 3. And if you like that, then you can parlay that with Russell Henley's points, which I think is only like 2 plus, because he's going to be batched up. It seems like with Scotty Scheffler, at least on day one.
And see in the European team, man, Tommy Fleetwood scares the shit out of me because he is so good in this. He can't win on American soil, but he can beat the living hell out of us the last Ryder Cup.
Yep. So yeah, it's pretty. It's going to be pretty tight. What do you think about the decision now that we've gotten past the fallout of Keegan not to play? Do you think it was the right decision, or do you wish he was on the team?
No, if he wasn't the captain, I wish he was on the team. Being that he is the captain, I'm glad he's not on the team. And even Roy McIlroy said this because he got asked, I think, to be the President's Cup captain, and he said it's too much to be the captain and play. Yeah. So I'm happy that he's not playing, but I wish because he's the captain. I wish he was playing though. So you can make an associate captain. I don't know who the fuck it would be, but and make Jim Furyk the captain for all I care, and then let Keegan Bradley play. Who are the associate captains?
For the U.S., the associate captains are Jim Furyk, Kevin Kistner, Webb Simpson, Gary Woodland, and Brandt Snedeker. Okay. For the Euro side, their captain is Luke Donald. Their vice captains are the Molinari brothers, Eduardo and Francesco, Jose Maria Olazabal, Alex Noren, and Thomas Bjorn are the Euro vice captains. So, yeah, a couple of guys.
And this course does not play to anyone's strengths. This is the hardest course probably in America, honestly.
It's Bethpage or Oakmont. Those are the two that a lot of people will point to as the most difficult, or Pinehurst. Those are the ones that are most difficult to point at. But like I said, the rough is cut down. It's not going to be like they're hacking it out like it's the U.S. Open. So it's going to be a little bit more gettable, but it's still going to be an incredibly difficult course. And they're going to set it up that way because the Ryder Cup is meant to be as competitive and at the highest level. So,
dude, have you checked out the merch? The merch is on fire.
It's ridiculously expensive, but it is awesome. I've been looking at the merch. I'm just so bummed I'm not going to be able to watch most of this. And I think this happened to me a couple years ago as well, where I had the festivals and I was like trying to, I was on my phone half the time trying to figure out like who was winning. And 2 years ago, we got absolutely stomped in Rome.
Oh, we got crushed.
It wasn't even.
We were out after the first day, basically.
Yeah, it was done. I hope it's not a repeat of that. We remember Zach Johnson falling short in his captaincy. So hopefully Keegan can bring it back. I was listening to a podcast the other day. Interesting. Just a point on the Keegan thing, like how every player must feel like a little bit more juice, a little bit extra that they want to play for Keegan, knowing that he sacrificed basically his chance to play in this to give every one of them a spot. So if you're Colin Morikawa and you're, what I would think Colin Morikawa or Ben Griffin, one of those guys who was probably on the bubble and could have maybe not gotten picked. I think you need to have a little bit more motivation to play well for Keegan specifically because he did not pick himself because he was so unselfish in that sense. So I think it was a great move by Keegan. Retrospectively, I think it may be not a great move for the U.S., but we'll see.
And once again, going back to what you were kind of talking about earlier is. Yeah, the European team is the same team. They're a unit. They're a collective unit. And we have some rookies. And, sometimes you can buckle under pressure in team events in a non-team sport. So it just makes me very hesitant. And once again, I want to be wrong.
I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm really excited to watch.
Like my legs shake. My legs shaking just talking about it.
Oh, man. It's just if you've never watched one or experienced one, just wake up early the first day. Well, you don't have to wake up early because we're playing in the U.S. But whenever we start on Friday, wait till watch start like maybe 30 minutes before the first tee and just look at the first tee box and the energy that the crowd has in the first tee box. And when the players get out there and when the U.S. hits that first drive and the first hole is like 3:30. Bryson's going for that motherfucker.
Fuck yeah. And that's the guy I want. That's the dude I want going off first. I want some tough ass son of a bitch going out there first, like Bryson, and just saying, screw your ass, Europe. All right?
I want either Bryson or Scheffler out first. And I really, really, really want to see Scheffler versus Rahm, Scheffler versus Rory, one of these like big dog fights. I think that's gonna be fucking awesome to watch.
There's gonna be a shouting match at some point or another on this course. I
think that's gonna be. I want Bryson. I want Bryson versus Rory.
It's so
bad, dude.
Put the money down on that. Smart
Bryson versus Rory, and that's all I need. I'll watch the freaking highlights on Monday.
Smart money says Bryson versus Rory shouting match. It's going to be great, and then Rahm comes in and sucker punches Bryson in the side.
If you
Love it.
remember, Rory blew that U.S. Open at Pinehurst 2 years ago to Bryson.
Yep. I
And
remember
there
the
was
putt.
USA chance when Bryson won. So I bet you Rory peeled wheels out of there. I bet you he hasn't thought about, or he hasn't forgotten about that. That's for sure. So yeah, that was our little Ryder Cup preview. Get down on Scotty Scheffler over. Get down on Russell Henley over. And if you want to get down on anybody on the Euro side, I think John Rahm over 2.5. I think that's pretty safe. I think he's going to be playing in either 4 or 5 matches, and I think he'll have a good chance of getting some points. I like him. I like him in these Ryder Cup situations. I think he's just a dog.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. On to the NFL. Matabike is been ruled out against the Kansas City Chiefs already. I do not like that. Harbaugh said he does not want to comment on it. His exact quote actually is, I'm not really in a position to comment on it yet. I would say I'm concerned about it. I haven't been given the okay to comment on it at this point. I do not like those words out of John Harbaugh.
This screams he's getting a second opinion. This screams getting a second opinion.
I do not like it at all. If you watched the Ravens game against the Detroit Lions, you would know how important Justin Matabike is to our defensive line, because they gashed us in the run game and we looked pretty rough without him. So I do not. I just don't like any of that. I'm kind of scared. I really hope he's able to get back and get healthy at some point.
Are we flying Michael Pierce into Baltimore? We have to go get him.
I mean, Christian.
I know the guy. I know the guy who moved him. Matt Bennett moved him. So maybe we can get Bennett to go to his house that he moved him to and bring him back.
Oh man, we just need to wait until the Arizona Cardinals are bad and we can just trade for Calais Campbell.
Again,
or get Cam Jordan out of New Orleans. Like, we need to do something. We need a defensive lineman that can play in the interior.
This has us trading for interior linemen in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah. Christian Wilkins is still out there, although his exit from the Raiders was less than ideal. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but he was
kissing dudes and stuff like that in the locker room.
Weird vibes out of him.
Weird vibes. Yeah.
Let's say, to say the least, weird vibes. We want to get in now, I guess, to our NFL picks. I think this is probably as good a time as ever. We are doing every game against the spread, except for last week. Last week was our bye week. We had a lot of moving parts last week. So we weren't able to get on the pod last week. But as the record sits right now through the season, I am in last. I'm 16-16. I have gone 8-8 in weeks 1 and 2. And actually, I was the only one who made picks last week. And guess what? I went 8-8 last week too.
Jesus Christ!
So I'm very consistently just winning 50% of the games. The other 2 guys on the pod, Brian is 17-15 through 2 weeks, only 1 game up on me. And Brooks, who had a 12-4 week 2, is 21-11 against the spread so far this year. So Brooks is the early leader, but we have a lot of games to pick between now and the end of the season. So we're going to get in on this. This is Brooks used emojis to make his picks this week, so I'm going to have to figure out what all these mean.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Jackwagon.
But anyway, Brooks is not on the pod. Once again, it is his 5th wedding anniversary, so he has better stuff to do today. They are getting sushi right now, I believe.
Sushi.
So he made his picks beforehand, which was just like, I think 20-30 minutes ago, and I updated these lines as of like 9:30 this morning. So if they switched a little bit, I'm sorry, but these are the lines we're going to be using.
It's all good. And then, hey, Joe, I know you're listening. We're going to do the picks, and then we'll get you and Riley on. Okay.
Yeah.
And Joe, you're going to make one pick for me. Okay.
Yeah, Joe. We're gonna let you pick the Brian. Which one do you want to let him pick? Colts at Rams or Jags 49ers?
Jags Niners.
All right. We're gonna get to Jags Niners probably in, like, I don't know. It's gonna be like the 10th or 12th pick of this show, Joe. So Jags Niners. The spread is San Francisco -3.5 at home. Get that pick ready for us so that we will have it when Brian turns to you for that pick. Anyway, the first game of the week is tonight's game, and it's the Seattle Seahawks, the Fighting Sam Darnolds, going to the Arizona Cardinals for Thursday Night Football. And I will let you know this right off the bat. Brooks has taken the Arizona Cardinals plus 1.5. Seattle Seahawks favored minus 1.5 in Arizona on a Thursday night. What do you think about this divisional matchup on a Thursday night? Who do you like?
Divisional matchups are always difficult to pick. I'm going to go with the home team, and the home team is the Arizona Cardinals. So I will take the Arizona Cardinals.
Brian has taken Arizona. I'm going to ride Seattle by myself here. I haven't loved what I've seen out of the Cardinals in the first couple of weeks, despite the fact that they're 2-1. I thought they looked really bad last week against San Francisco, and that team is really banged up. They have a backup quarterback. I think Seattle's a more complete team. I think their defense is legit good. I think Kenneth Walker could have a big day in this game as he did last week. I'm going to take Seattle, and I know it goes against everything. It's a divisional game. It's a home dog. It's a Thursday night. Don't care. I think Seattle's better. Taking Seattle.
And that's I mean, totally understandable. I mean, these divisional games, and especially on a Thursday, these Thursday games are just complete coin flips. So
we have a overseas game this week. Did you know that?
Well, yeah, we're in like Berlin or something, or
Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin,
Ireland, and is the Minnesota Vikings featuring Carson Wentz facing the Pittsburgh Steelers featuring
What time's that game?
With a D. That is it's with the early window, so the 7 a.m. or whatever it is. Okay. Or what is it? No, it's a 9 a.m. East Coast.
9 a.m. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a Dublin game, and that is Minnesota minus 2.5 overseas against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I will not give you Brooks's pick yet, and I'm going to stop looking at Brooks's pick for a little bit, just so I don't influence myself either. But I'm going to let you go first here. What do you like, Minnesota and Pittsburgh?
I will take the better quarterback in this situation, especially because it's overseas. I will take the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Are we sure that he is the better quarterback of the two?
Wait. You know how I feel about redheads. All right, don't start with me.
All right. I want to take. I'm not doing this just to be different than you and Brooks on the first two picks, but I wanted to take Minnesota in this game. I bet on Pittsburgh last week, and they looked like dog shit against New England, and I don't think New England's very good. I know the Vikings are coming off that huge win. We'll see how it ends up going in these overseas, these London and Dublin and whatever these Germany games. They're always weird. But I'm going to take Minnesota. I think they have a better defense. And I think they have a better coach, honestly. I love Tomlin, but I love KOC. I think he's one of the best coaches in the league. So give me Minnesota.
All right.
The next
Brooksy's taking it. Brooksy took the Steelers.
Brooks took the Steelers. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Okay, next game.
Take the redhead in Dublin, Randy.
Take the redhead and Dublin. Commanders at Falcons. This is a game that's not in a divisional game, but it feels like these two teams play every single year, no matter what.
Because they finished last in their division every single fucking year except last year.
Commanders at Falcons. They are in the Mercedes-Benz Georgia Dome, I guess is what it is. Washington minus 1.5 at the Falcons, and Jaden Daniels, I don't know if he's going to play. He's been practicing in a limited capacity, I believe, all week. I think they expect him to play, but I'm not 100% sure. What do you like on this game, Brian?
I don't like it because of McLaurin being hurt or banged up a little bit, even because he's not practicing. Jalen Daniels is limited capacity. I'll take the healthier team, and I'll take the home team. I'll take Atlanta.
Okay. It's hard because Atlanta came out and just completely laid an egg last week.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like if Jaden Daniels plays, this line should be closer to 3 or 4. So based on the line, I think I'm going to make this a team play with Atlanta as well. I just don't know what to make
team
of it.
Rob.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Jaden Daniels plays. I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons just look like dog shit. But they also just look like a completely different team on the road than they do at home, and they've been like that for quite a while. So
yeah.
One of the few teams where I think home field actually matters is the Falcons. All right, Saints and Bills. Brooks also took the Falcons for reference. Saints and Bills.
What's the line?
Saints at the Bills. The line is Buffalo minus 15.5, and it was 16.5 when it opened. The over/under is 47.5.
Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. You
And
can't.
Brian
You
is
can't.
taking
It's insane.
Brooks has taken the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to be riding with Brooks here. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills.
I'm gonna say
Saints are ass, dude. The Saints
15 and a half.
They were losing 38-6 to Seattle at halftime last week. I know. It's too many points. It's an NFL team. I don't.
And you know, sometimes I go off the looks of a quarterback, and Spencer Rattler's ugly as hell. But give me the Saints. He looks like a rattlesnake.
Yeah. All right. The next game, Browns at the Lions. Yuck. Two really good defenses, if you believe what the Lions did against the Ravens the other night. Detroit -10 at home against the Brownies. And I'll tell you this, Brooks is on the Brownies +10.
I'm with Brooksy on this one. I'm riding with Brooks.
Oh man, are we team riding Cleveland?
We're team riding Cleveland.
No, we're not. I'm taking the Lions. I'm taking the Lions. We can't do it. We can't take the
Come on, man. Get on the train.
No way. I'm not doing it. I do kind of like that, and maybe by Sunday I'll switch and I'll end up betting on Cleveland. But I'm not team riding on Cleveland. That's just outrageous. We can't do that. Next game, Titans at the Texans. Houston -7 is the line. The over-under is the lowest over-under total of the week. It is 38.5. What do we make of this one? The Texans have no offensive line, really no offense in general so far this year, but the Titans are, I would say, the most poorly coached team in the league. This is a tough one. I don't want to watch a minute of it.
I think this is the desperation moment for the Texans, and because of the desperation they have, because the Titans kind of already know that they're not winning a lot this year, the Texans are expected to win this year. I will take the Texans.
Kitchen sink game?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going against you and Brooks a lot. Brooks took the Texans too. I'm going to take Tennessee. I haven't seen enough out of either of these teams to think that there should be 7-point difference in between these teams. So,
Brooks saying you guys stink. He can stick it to himself right now. I'm kind of riding with a lot of Brooks' stuff. And look at that cheese ball picture.
Yeah, dude. And he's got the mustache going too. The large barba. Oh man. All right, next game is Panthers-Patriots. The Panthers coming off their 30-0 rout of the Atlanta Falcons last week at home, go to New England, who I think lost 5 fumbles last week against the Steelers. I mean, it seemed like it. I don't know what was going on with New England, but they are favored by 5.5 over the Carolina Panthers. 42.5 is the over-under. What do you like in this one?
Give me the Carolina Panthers.
I am also on the Carolina Panthers here. Yeah. Brooks is on the Pats. It's me and you versus Brooks here. Why in God's name is New England favored by 5.5 over anybody? I don't get it. I don't think they're good. I don't dislike Drake May or any of their players, really. Hunter Henry, I think, is going to be a good sleeper. But what does New England have to – what has New England brought to the table that says they should be 5.5-point favorites over somebody?
Their best players are coach.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Here he is. Here we go. How's the sushi? What you get, a California roll?
You guys stink.
What do you mean we stink?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Delicious.
Look at all that
sushi. some espresso martinis because we're fancy.
Oh,
wait a minute. You know what goes well with sushi? Espresso martinis. Why don't you do shots of tequila?
I might. Bitch, I might.
I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you whatsoever. Hi, Caitlin.
Caitlin's on the podcast.
Where are you guys?
I just wanted to call in and say you guys stink.
What part of town are you guys in, Bob?
Just downtown Carmel. We're at Monterey.
Okay.
Oh yeah, cool.
But
all right, Brooks.
Have you guys gotten the Ryder Cup stuff yet?
We did it a minute ago.
All right, fuck you guys. See you.
See you later, dude.
That was our other host. He is on his 5th anniversary, and he is calling into the show because he loves us. But he is on Brooks. We're both on Carolina.
Brooks looks like dog shit, and Caitlin's beautiful as hell. Like how
Hey, just because he's got a caterpillar on his lip.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, this
All right.
I hope they're having a good time. And sushi actually sounds really good right now. I might get some actually after we get off this.
Oh yeah, I love sushi.
Yeah.
All right. Next game is the Los Angeles Chargers going across the country to face the fighting Jackson Darts, New York Giants. This Chargers defense has been really good this year so far, and they're going up against a rookie quarterback, albeit all the way across the country. What do you think about this matchup, right? The Chargers are favored by 6.
I will take the Chargers big in this game. It's a rookie quarterback. Nothing against him. I'm sure he's going to do just fine in time, but this is sincerely a play to the fans of New York for the New York Giants to fill that stadium up because they're already losing hope. And owners want to have their stands filled for concessions and everything else. They're throwing this kid to the wolves. We should have waited for one more week to put him on the road against the Saints, but they can't. So give me the Chargers.
They should wait 5 or 6 more weeks. This is the guy who got drafted in the back end of the first round for a reason. He's not ready to play. He needs more time to develop. If you wanted to make a quarterback change, I think you should have put in Jameis over Russell Wilson and let Jackson Dart sit on the bench for a little bit longer. The only reason I think that they're doing this is because Brian Daboll is playing for his job. He's coaching for his job.
And so is the GM.
He can show, and yeah, exactly. And if they can show flashes out of Jackson Dart, maybe they can save their job. I think it's way too early for him to be playing. I think this is a complete mistake. I'm taking the Chargers too, and I like them big.
And look, the Chargers win big. I mean, I'm thinking like 20 points. I mean, I'm riding the Glenn Rothschild train right now.
Yeah, hell yeah, San Diego Superchargers.
Chargers.
Next game. Eagles at Bucks. I would say the marquee game of the day.
It is.
So that we've talked about so far, other than the Ravens Chiefs, which we'll talk about later. Eagles Bucks. That is a huge NFC matchup. I think this is 2 of the best teams in the NFC. We'll see how real the Bucks are, and we'll see how real the Eagles are, because I feel like they've gotten outplayed in 2 of their 3 games, and they're finding ways to win, a la the Chiefs. The line here is Philadelphia -3.5 on the road in Tampa, and I'm going to go first here. I don't like it. I'm taking Tampa, and I might take Tampa money line too.
Tampa wins the game. Tampa wins the game. Mm-hmm.
Mike Evans is out, but Chris Godwin has been a full participant at practice yesterday and today. Mm-hmm. We are looking for Chris Godwin to come back, and Emeka Egbuka has been unbelievable for them as a rookie so far this year. Brooks is on the Philadelphia Birds. I'm going to take Tampa, and so is Brian. We're on Baker, dude. Let's go.
Yeah. Give me the Baconeers, man. Come on.
I'm really excited to see what happens in this game. All right, next game. Another good one based on what we've seen so far. Two pretty good teams. We got the Indianapolis Colts at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are favored by 3.5 at home. The over-under, I believe, is the highest of the week, 49.5 for this one.
Okay.
Don't know how much I love that. I kind of like the under there. With the Rams defense and the Colts going on the road. I don't know how Danny Dimes is going to perform against that D-line. We'll see. Rams -3.5 at home. I will give you Brooks's pick first. He is on the Colts. He has a horse emoji, which I would imagine is a Colt and not a Ram.
He did emojis.
He did. He's such a dick, dude.
What
For
a
the
turd.
Chargers, he just has a lightning bolt. For the Eagles, he has a bald eagle. Yeah. He's got the Colts.
What do you got, man?
I'm gonna take the Rams, dude. I like the Rams this year. I'm kind of fading the Colts train. I do think they're a better team than we expected. I do not think that they're going to be the best team, one of the best teams in the NFL. And I really do think the Rams are one of the best teams in the NFC this year, based on what I've seen so far this year. As long as Stafford is healthy, I'm going to take the Rams here. Give me the Rams.
I concur. Give me the Rams as well, sir.
Me and you agreeing a lot against Brooks. It could be Brooks coming back to Earth Week, or it could be him taking a commanding lead.
Yeah,
week.
He's either going to take shit or talk shit next week.
Next game, Joe Radke. It is your time to shine. San Francisco 49ers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The line is 49ers minus 3.5 at home against the Jags. Brock Purdy still questionable. I'm not sure if he's going to play in this game. Let me look up what his latest is, because I think that changes my opinion on this game. Let's see. The 49ers have a real chance of getting Brock Purdy back this week. Purdy is practicing. Yeah, it looks like Purdy is on track to go this weekend. But Joe Radke for Brian Rodgers is taking the Jacksonville Jaguars. It looks like we're going to on the screen. We're going Jacksonville to cover 3.5 in San Francisco. I don't hate it at all. I like this Jacksonville team a lot before the season started. But they should be 3-0. Honestly, they blew that Cincy game to smithereens.
All right, let's go, Joe. We got this.
If Purdy plays, and I'm assuming Purdy's going to play, I'm going to take the 49ers despite the injury bug. I just trust Kyle Shanahan more than Jacksonville, and I don't know. These are two coaches that maybe you shouldn't trust because they blow stupid games all the time, or just. Cohen, not really, but the Jags in general.
Cohen, you don't really know enough about yet.
Yeah, just a weird guy. All right, so we've got 2 for the Niners and 1 for the Jags. Me and Brooks both on the Niners there. Next game, our game, Ravens at the Chiefs. The Ravens are 2.5-point favorites, and that is minus 120 to the minus 2.5. That means it's moving towards Ravens minus 3. And that is in Kansas City. Whoever loses this game will be going to 1-3 and will have a tough road ahead of them to try to come back in the AFC. Brooks is on the Baltimore Ravens minus 2.5. Brian, what do you like?
Give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. These are 2 evenly matched teams, but I like how our offense is playing better than their offense, so I'm going to go with that.
Team ride. I'm also taking the Ravens. The worst thing about our team is our run defense, and the worst thing about the Kansas City team is that they can't run the ball. So I think that's a good matchup for us. I'm not afraid of Pacheco and Kareem Hunt doing what Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery were able to do to us last week. I don't think it's even going to be close. I think the Ravens, if Lamar plays great, I think we win this game going away. If Lamar plays good, I think we win this game close. So I think this is a Ravens smash pot. And I hate laying points on the road against Patrick Mahomes because the history of it says no. But this Kansas City team is just not what they are in the past. And I think I think this line could be closer to 4 or 5. Really. I know I'm way too high on the Ravens, and I always am, and I pick them every week, whatever. I'm taking Baltimore. It's a team ride. Yes, that's correct. If minus 120 means that if you need to bet 120 to win $100. So yeah, that means basically they're juicing it towards the Ravens, which tells you that if more money comes in on the Ravens, they're going to move that line to minus 3.
Yeah.
Chicago at Las Vegas is another 4:00 window game here. That is Raiders minus 1.5 at home in Las Vegas against the Fighting Caleb Williamses. Brooks is on the Raiders in this game. And I got to say, I agree with you, Brooks. I'm taking the Raiders too. I think the scent is off of them, and I think a lot of people are going to love Chicago after how they played against the Cowboys last week. I remember what Chicago looked like in the first 2 weeks. I don't think this Raiders defense is good by any stretch, but I don't think they're as bad as the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Raiders. Give me the Genos.
I think Max Crosby might actually wear Caleb Williams' pants by the end of the game, so I will take the Raiders.
Team ride on the Fighting Foreheads in Geno. Let's go.
Yeah, the best forehead in the NFL, Geno Smith.
Oh man, a lot of surface area. Green Bay. Green Bay.
You could eat an entire California roll off of his forehead.
Green Bay at Dallas, the Randall Cobb Bowl.
Good God.
The line here is Green Bay minus 7. This line opened at 5.5. I got it at 6. It is now Green Bay minus 7. The Cowboys are going to be without CeeDee Lamb for 3 to 4 weeks, and they're also going to be without Micah Parsons, who's on the Packers.
Is he?
Yeah.
Did he ask for a trade?
Yeah, I think he did. I'm going to take Green Bay in this game. I think they absolutely fucking smoke the Cowboys. Team ride. That's 3 straight team rides. The 4 o'clock window is scary in the Sunday Night Football game.
Which
means
bet the oppo. Bet
scary stuff. 3 straight team rides on Baltimore, Vegas, and the Packers. Monday night doubleheader again. By the way, so we get a doubling game, we get a Thursday night game, and we get a doubleheader. That means the red zone 1 to 4 is not going to be as packed as it normally is this week, I would imagine. No. New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins. What a great Monday night football game.
Absolute turd fest.
The AFC
I might watch
East
ping pong instead of this.
And they're not doing the 7 p.m., 10 p.m. thing this week. They're doing, I think, one's at 7 and one's at 8:15. So they're
all right. So a little overlap.
Yeah. So Jets at Dolphins. The Dolphins are favored by 2.5 at home over the Jets. I think that's a perfect line. I have no idea who to pick.
Give me the Jets. I don't even know why. I'm just gonna go with the Jets. This is a coin toss.
Yeah. Justin Fields is questionable, but I don't think Tyrod's that big of a drop off from Justin Fields anyway. Miami looked better last week against Buffalo, and they're coming off a big rest because they played on Thursday night. So I guess I see that, but I just think I don't know. I kind of want the Jets to win this game so Mike McDaniel can get fired and we can just move on with our lives. Give me the Jets as well. Brooks is on the Fins, by the way. Fins up. Fins to the left, Fins to the right.
I wish I could just explain what I just witnessed, but that's okay. I'll wait.
You look sideways with a smile on your face. We got one more game to pick, and then you can explain.
I'm not explaining it. It'd be inappropriate.
Okay.
Wait.
All right. Cincinnati, a game that was supposed to be good, but is probably not going to be. Cincinnati at Denver is the last Monday night game, and that's the real Monday, 8:15, 8:30, whatever start game. Cincinnati is, of course, without their quarterback, Joe Burrow, and without a defense. And Denver
without a defense.
And Denver has not been playing their best ball this year. Bo Nix has been missing receivers left and right. But I think they're going to force a ton of turnovers here. The line is Denver minus 7.5. I do not like the hook. I do not like the hook at all. And but I'm still going to go with Denver here. They're just clearly a better team, and I think they need to blow somebody out and get back on track. Brooks is also on the Broncos. Brian, this is the last pick of the week. What do you like?
Damn, that line fucks with me.
The hook, man. That's the hook. That's a perfect
line.
You
know what? Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. It's because of that line. If it was a 5-pointer, I'm going Broncos. But give me the points.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all. And just a reminder, Brooks is the winner, or is the leader so far, 21-11. Brian 17-15, and I am 16-16. Really, 24-24 if you count my week 3 picks too. I'm exactly 50-50. I've been hitting good on the props though. So, yeah, that's what we picked this week. Hopefully, you guys are ready for some NFL action this week, and some Ryder Cup action. This is a great weekend to be a sports fan.
Really
Ryder Cup, NFL Week 4, and the last week before bye weeks, by the way, and also the last week of the MLB season. So that is our NFL preview for the week. Any other NFL stuff that you wanted to talk about going into this weekend?
Now, why don't we bring Riley and Joe in, and we can talk about more of whatever they want to talk about.
Okay.
Because I think it's going to be NFL oriented.
We are going to put the link to the stream in the comments now for you, Joe, and whoever else wants to call in. You're more than welcome to call in. We probably got about 20 minutes left here, and then we're gonna call it a day. 12:30 is usually when we kind of up here. So
yeah, 12:30, 12:40. I got a little surprise at the end. We can actually do it with Riley and Joe if you want.
That's fine. We don't. I mean, I'm not pressed for time. I don't have to work till 5, but
Yeah, I gotta work till 4.
Starting at 5. I'm going to be at work until Sunday at 1 a.m. So, basically, I have a couple more hours to myself, and then the weekend's gonna start and kick my ass.
I got it.
All right. So now we're gonna bring in our buddy Arkansas Joe to the program.
Arkansas,
what's up, Arkansas
Joe?
Joe?
Riley.
Hey, hello to the fellas. What's going on?
What's up, Brian?
What up, man? I actually think that Joe only owns one shirt.
I own more than one shirt.
He just wears the same one every Thursday.
I promise you, I own more than one shirt. Sorry for the background noise. Hold on.
Yeah,
I got you.
You're good. Joe, what's up? What do you like this week in the NFL? What do you want to talk about? How are the Razorbacks doing?
The Razorbacks lost to Memphis, guys. So
okay, football season's over.
That's
so you know, it's A&M fan or something like that. Like, what do you got going on?
They play Notre Dame Saturday at 11:00. So if they lose that game, Sam Pittman surely is going to get fired.
Okay.
Wow.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But
all right, and Riley's going to the game this weekend.
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
you are. Is that that's home against Notre Dame? Shit, and then you guys play.
No, he's going to the Chiefs game.
Oh shit, you're going to the Chiefs game.
Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome.
The Ravens game.
Yes, he's a chef. He's a Chiefs fan.
Are you? What is your thoughts on the Chiefs so far this season? Have you not been impressed, or have you been? What do you think?
I don't know. It's when you're missing your top 2 receivers and Andy Reid's deciding to call plays like a high school coach. You can't win a whole lot, but at the end of the day, we're gonna get Rasheed back. I think week 6 or 7.
Yeah,
he'll be back. Defense looks good. It's not bad. I got to watch as a kid a whole season of them not throwing a single touchdown to a receiver. So I've seen worse. So I'm good.
Yeah, you can't bring Dwayne Bowe back.
Somewhere over Dwayne.
Dwayne Bowe.
Dwayne Bowe is awesome.
Huge guy.
They could bring Alex Smith back from TV, maybe.
They need what they need is Dexter McCluster. They need an X Factor.
Oh yeah.
or Priest Holmes.
Dante Hall.
Yeah,
bring him back.
Human joystick. Yeah.
Hey, do you tailgate when you go to the games?
No, we usually, I'm obviously in Arkansas, so we go up and spend the night before with my grandparents. Then we just kind of go up an hour or 2 before the game, try to get some autographs and whatnot. So we don't really tailgate.
Okay.
He said Josh Allen was a dick to them, though.
Oh, really?
Josh Allen was
such a nice guy. That's crazy.
No. I got a few videos of him. That was about it.
How long is the drive from where you guys are to the stadium in KC?
About 2 hours.
Oh, hey.
Well, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's about 6 hours to get in, but about 2 hours.
Oh, shit, I'm sure. Yeah, it's like one road in, one road out to the Royals and the Chiefs Stadium, right?
Yeah,
I remember. I've been there.
Yeah, it's a pain to get in, but once you're in, it's great.
That's one of those stadiums I want to go to, guys, because I just want to get to barbecue. I really just want to sit there and eat barbecue the entire time. I'm not even going to the stadium.
Just get a couple Z-Man sandwiches in you.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
I love that.
Gotta love it.
Hell yeah, man.
Tonight we've got Seahawks Cardinals. What do you guys like on Seahawks Cardinals tonight? Seattle -1.5. Do you like Arizona or Seattle?
Oh, you know.
I'm going Seattle.
Yeah.
Darnold's been playing pretty well.
Yeah, Brooks and Brian both took Arizona, and I took Seattle. So you guys are riding with me here.
I just took the home team.
You got a 50-50 chance exactly with my picks because I'm 8-8 every week.
I got to get back on the horse with these pick'ems. I let Shannon do it last week because you guys didn't have a show, and
how did she do?
5 out of 15. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
We went from ranked 5th to ranked 13th.
Oh man, how many are there? How many people
climbing left to do?
How many people are in it, Joe?
24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
24. You got so much time. There's 15 weeks of football.
Yeah, but our little group of 5 is in the top 5 though. So.
Oh yeah.
As long as we beat Little Rock, we'll be happy.
Oh, Brooks is Seattle too. Never mind. I'm Seattle, dudes.
Yeah, what he loves Riley Green so much he decided to try to be his doppelganger.
I don't know, man. I think he looks like he looks like Farva from Super Troopers with that mustache. I think.
Okay,
Farva on his ticker earlier.
I think it was like Shane
yeah,
Gillis. He started to be Shane Gillis. He went to one. He goes to one Shane Gillis show. He starts looking like him.
Yeah,
that could be it too.
probably.
I mean, he's funny.
What's that?
He likes moments. Yeah, it was a interesting week last week. Lot going on, but
Yeah.
it's settled down a little bit. Just getting back to being myself, kind of
Good.
facing back off the Arkansas Joe character a little bit because it consumed my life a little too much.
Fair.
I got you. Hey, you got to take care of yourself, man. That's what we've been talking about yesterday and today.
It's also good that you realized it before,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's you
Shannon helped with that a little bit.
I could hear when I talked to you.
All right. Well, we'll let you get back to work. Thank you for calling in. Unless you have anything else you want to finish up with, you guys. Thank you very much for tuning into the show, and we appreciate you. And thanks for calling.
How about
Love you
Cal
guys.
Riley? How about Big Thumper?
Shit.
How about the big thumper? How about
60 home runs.
I know. He says he's going to say Roger Maris get out of the way.
Yeah.
He might. He actually might. We got 4 games left.
I know.
The
Did
Mariners.
you see the first one he hit last night? It was in like the third, fourth deck. It was a bomb.
I didn't see the homers.
You gotta watch it, dude.
And the Tigers, man, Jesus.
Oh,
holy shit!
Yeah,
I got two guys that are Lions fans that were giving me shit yesterday, and I said, "How about them Tigers, man?" And they shut up pretty quick.
I'm sure. Yeah, they're
I told
probably so sad. Can you imagine if this was happening to the Orioles? We'd be losing our shit.
I told them when they got Charlie Morton, I said, "Your season's over. You might as well just pack it in." And yesterday I was like, "Yeah, I told you." He's like, "You did tell me. You did tell me."
That was rough for them. All right, Joe. Well, thank you very much for calling in. We appreciate you. We love you. Hopefully,
Riley, have fun with the game, man. Have fun with the game, bro.
Fun at the game, regardless.
He's going to bring me back a Lamar Jackson football. He's going to bring me back a Lamar Jackson football.
There you go. There you go.
We got to get that on the show. We got to get a camera on that.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
All right.
See you, boys.
Thank you, guys.
Later,
Thanks,
guys.
Cheers, y'all. All right. That was Arkansas Joe.
All right.
Jabbo,
I want to
we
do.
did get into the MLB already. We
did.
Cal Raleigh
That was the person we led with.
Something we didn't mention that the Phillies clinched their playoff berth last night with they clinched the first round bye last night with 8 home runs, a franchise record. Schwarber hit 2, Edmundo Sosa hit 3, and 3 other guys hit homers. So 8 homers for the Phillies last night. That's pretty nuts.
Wow.
Anyway, Brian has a surprise, and he wants to bring out.
I want to do a surprise draft. I haven't done any research. You haven't done any research. You don't even know the topic. But I also just want to hear the song. We can do it real fast. Go.
You just want to hear the song?
But no, we're gonna do a draft. I'll tell you the topic in a second.
All right, we'll get the song going.
All right, this week's topic is off the cuff. The best city you've been to in the United States.
The best city I've been to, and we're going to do 5?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You've been to a ton of them because you've been to a ton of All-Star games. So I'm actually...
So what are we going to do? Are we doing just back and forth, or are we doing snake draft style?
Let's do back. Just go back and forth. Back and forth.
Okay. Well, it's your draft, so you get to go number 1. What is it?
Okay. I will take, without a doubt, my favorite city I've been to is Denver.
Denver, because the airport has a bunker underneath of it.
Yes, and also it's one of the cleanest cities I've ever been to in my entire life.
Can I take Ocean City?
No. Well, it could be a town too. It could be like, you could say like St. Michael's or something. But
township.
a township, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to pick Tawny Town, that's for sure. Favorite city I've ever been to? I'm going to take Chicago. I don't really love big cities, but I'll tell you this. I don't like people or traffic all that much, but I feel like when you go to Chicago, it doesn't feel like you're stuck around a ton of people. So I like Chicago a lot. As far as the big cities go, it's probably my favorite. Brooksy, what's up, dude?
Brooksy's here. All right, so now we can go. Brooksy
I
gets
heard
to
the
pick.
music. I heard the bird call.
Brooks, we're doing best favorite cities you've been to.
You've been to.
So far, Brian took Denver and I took Chicago.
Charleston. I think it's an easy
Charleston.
one.
South Carolina.
Great.
All right, you get 2 here. You get the wrap.
You get 2, Bob.
Charleston, what else?
wrap around. Okay. Yeah, give me Charleston and give me
Lexington.
Yeah, give me Lexington. I love Lexington.
right.
Hey, no help from the peanut gallery, okay?
What peanut gallery?
Lexington, Kentucky, and Charleston, South Carolina are off the board. Give me.
Hey, fuck your big cities, by the way. Why are we taking all these big cities?
I don't like big cities. I said that to him. I don't love big cities. What do I like now? What city is Deep Creek in? Because I want to take that one.
It's in Oakland, Maryland.
Well, I'll take Oakland, Maryland. I'm sorry, I'm not taking it. Shit. All right. How many small towns have I been to? I don't know. Give me where was Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina.
There you go. That's cool.
Outer
That's
Banks.
great. Killer.
Loved it there.
Yeah.
Jack Brown's.
Jack Brown's. Jackie Brown.
Hey,
Jack
there's a Jack Brown's in Lexington too.
Is it really?
Oh,
That's awesome.
We're gonna take Norfolk too. All the Jack Brown's locations. All
All
right,
right,
you get 2 in a row.
I get 2 in a row. I'm gonna go with Nashville.
All right.
Wait, what do you get? Oh, you get 2 in a row?
Yeah, I did. I went first.
Oh, you
I
went
went first.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, what
I'm
was your
taking
first pick?
He picked
Denver. Denver is my favorite city I've been to.
Oh,
That
okay.
city stinks.
Shut up.
Brian, and what is your second pick?
And this is going to be so homerish to the to the large Farva and the little Farva. I'm taking Indianapolis.
Oh, all right. Indianapolis. Look at that. It's off the board before Honolulu.
I haven't been to Honolulu.
Oh man. All right, give me San Diego. I've been to San Diego a few times and I liked it there a lot. Brooksy, you get 2 in a row.
Let me think here.
Just no research. Tough.
That's what I like. I
Well,
just threw this
kinda
together right away.
I kind of like that we have to kind of jog our memories a little bit here. I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up Bradenton, Florida, because I mean that's kind of where we grew up going all the time.
Bradenton, Sarasota, Florida.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Bradenton in Florida. And then Brooks, you get 2.
Bradenton, and then I'm gonna have to go with Louisville. I'm hitting the whole Bourbon
Louisville.
Trail right now.
This guy loves Kentucky.
Yeah. Well, it's Bourbon Trail, baby. You're in your Franklin County.
I'm going to take what you should have taken, and I'm going to take Annapolis, Maryland.
Ooh, good one.
Definitely one of
Good
my
one.
best.
That's a great one.
For sure.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, I get 2 to close out.
Yes, you do.
All right, I'm going to go with Key West, Florida.
Okay.
Mm,
Siesta Key, Key West, Florida.
And I'm also going to go with
not anywhere close to there.
no, it's not. It's by Sarasota. I'm going Key West, Florida.
It's still in Florida.
It has
I
the
love-
word key in it.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm not a geographical master.
we picked up on that, and Brooks, the delivery was phenomenal. It was dry and a delay. It was awesome.
Are you wearing a biscuit and porn hat?
Yeah,
Well,
baby.
that's in Kill Devil Hills, is it not?
You got biscuits and porn on your head?
And then I'm gonna go things. And
Biscuits and porn.
porn. And I'm gonna go. This is purely for the food standpoint. I'm going Philadelphia.
Wow. Okay. That would have been.
I've never had a bad time in Philadelphia, really.
Wouldn't have been even close to my list.
Okay.
I don't think.
See, this is fun. We're just coming off the cuff. Like, it is nothing.
Got one more left.
You have one more? Oh.
Dusty's up, and then Brooksy's up.
I had one, and now I can't think of it anymore. Where have I been?
I've got two, and I kind of want to replace one.
If you say Siesta Key, I'm going to lose my mind.
I've never been there, clearly. I don't know where it is.
Daiquiri deck, baby.
The Daiquiri deck. See you there.
I guess New Orleans. I had a couple fun times in New Orleans partying.
There you go. Great
Give
call.
me New Orleans.
Great call.
I got two, and I kind of want to replace Louisville now, but I can't do it. Obviously, we're past that point. I'll hold the other one off for my.
Well, you got one.
Yeah. He's picking.
That's what I mean. I have two left, so I'm gonna have to pick one and hold one for my honorable mention. Where we did our baby shower and my wife's Maryland bridal shower. St. Michael's, Maryland.
Yes.
St. Michael's, Maryland. Yes.
Home of Harold Baines. St. Michael's, Maryland. All right. So the list goes Brian, Denver, Nashville, Indianapolis, Key West, and Philly. My list is Chicago, Kill Devil Hills, Outer Banks, San Diego, Annapolis, New Orleans, and Brooks is Charleston, Lexington, Bradenton, Louisville, and St. Michael's.
See, I wish I could replace Louisville
with
my number one honorable mention is Alamorada.
Oh, okay.
Is where?
Colorado.
Yeah.
Alvarado. Where's that?
It's not Colorado.
Alamorada.
Oh, my bad.
In Florida. Right next to Siesta Key and Key West.
Caitlin has an honorable mention.
I have an honorable mention.
Yes, what do you got?
Hilton Head.
Oh, that's a
good one.
studly pick.
I didn't even think about that.
Damn it.
My honorable mention is Dewey Beach, Maryland. Or Dewey Beach, Delaware. Jesus.
Do you know geography at all?
I don't even know my hometown, apparently. I don't even know what's going on anywhere.
I got an
Dewey Beach, Delaware is probably mine.
Honorable mention for me is Bar Harbor, Maine. As
Ooh, I want to go there.
My buddy
it's great.
My buddy Brian went there with his wife a couple years ago, and they said it was fucking awesome.
It's great there, man. I'm not kidding. Now I didn't get it, but I went to a McDonald's on the ride home. The number 13 was a lobster roll. I'm like, one, I'm not getting a lobster roll from McDonald's.
Yeah,
I can't believe it's even an option.
Oh man, is this vacation spots? No, this is just our favorite cities that we've been to.
Yeah, see, I've never been to Little Rock. I can't pick Little Rock.
Yeah, I've never been to Nashville. I've never been to Key West.
You wouldn't like Nashville.
No, you wouldn't.
I've never been to Louisville. I've never been to a lot of places on this list. But yeah. This was a fun little impromptu draft we did here. Brooks, how was the sushi?
How was sushi, guys?
Delicious.
So good. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And they had champagne by the glass, so it was just.
We saw.
I wouldn't take Caitlin as a sushi guy, but I guess she is.
No. I'm not a sushi guy, but we found a spot that I specifically wanted to go to for sushi, which that hasn't ever happened. So.
And how was it?
And
you liked it? And you liked it?
Oh, loved it. No, I've loved it before. I went on a girls' dinner recently, and she ordered a roll, and it was my favorite thing ever. And that's where I specifically wanted to go today to get sushi.
Hell yeah!
And
awesome.
And so your husband did a great job of taking you there. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Look at you.
It's good news that she's not a sushi guy.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not a guy.
Making the sushi. Well, you're not a guy.
Oh.
Behind the bar making the sushi.
Okay, you're being weird.
Yeah.
You're the
all
one who
right.
said you're not a sushi guy.
All right. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you very much.
Love you
for coming
guys.
on and giving us your time. Happy anniversary, you guys.
Happy
Enjoy
anniversary.
The rest of your day. And tell Banks we.
Are we
said
gonna
hi and we
go
love
a week without doing Immaculate Grid?
him. Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I think we're gonna.
All right.
We're gonna
We're
have to
gonna.
get off of here.
I'm gonna walk.
Anyway,
I'm gonna walk
guys,
Carlos.
wish me luck this weekend. It is Ocean's Calling weekend. Next weekend is Country Calling. Green Day is playing in Ocean City tomorrow night with Lenny Kravitz and Weezer and a bunch of other
Calling
people.
and country calling.
So yeah, these are going to be a couple big weekends for Ocean City.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And thank you guys for joining.
Yeah,
And
we have Miss Alicia's thing on Saturday. We're taking
Okay.
a bus up. So God, I didn't realize how far away it is. It's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, you're going to State College.
Yeah, we're basically going to State College,
wow.
and they're playing Oregon. Like, oh, this is gonna be good.
And it's a whiteout.
It's a whiteout game, so it's going to be this traffic jam central. But yeah, we got a bus. Del got a bus, so we're all going up together. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be a good time to get together with a bunch of people that we haven't seen in a long period of time.
Yeah. Sad reason, but we love you,
Yeah.
Alicia.
Yeah.
We miss you. So, anyway, we're going to finish the show here, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Special shout out to Joe Radke and Riley. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for calling into the show and giving us some good content in the middle there. And they took Jacksonville Jaguars to cover against San Francisco, and we're going to hold it against them if they don't.
And also, I took the Seahawks, not Arizona. I put a bird so I can see how that can be.
Yeah, how is I? They're both birds. What do you,
man.
what do you mean?
That's on me. That's on
Okay.
me.
All right. Yeah, seabird. Okay.
See you guys.
All right. We will see you guys. Thank you very
All right.
much again for joining.
Love you guys. Take care.
Cheers, y'all. See you.
See you, dude. I'll talk to you, man.
End stream.